Morning, welcome back. Well, I've just left my campsite. I had a lovely sleep, a bit windy, but it was really nice. I went last night and sat on Bright Angel Point on the north rim, sat and watched the sunset again over the Grand Canyon. I tried to get a time-lapse video, but it was too windy and it didn't come out very good, so I deleted it. Well, I'm currently back on trail. I'm heading for Jacob Lake, which is about, well, it depends which way you go. I'm actually on trail because there are two ways to do this. Let me just prop my hand up here. It's a lot easier when I'm not walking. There are two ways to do this. You could go, there's a road walk, which is 42 miles to Jacob Lake. A lot of people do the road walk, especially people that have come before me, purely because of the snow, because I don't know whether you're aware of this, but the North Kaibab Plateau, where I am now, it's 1,000 foot higher than the South Kaibab Plateau that I've already come across. So the north rim of the Grand Canyon is 1,000 foot higher than the south rim, basically. So obviously, the roads around here, everything's shut. I think I mentioned this yesterday. Everything is shut. It doesn't open while the 15th of May. The roads don't open while the 15th of May. The visitor centre, nothing's open, purely because of the amount of snow. Well, I didn't want to sort of get all this way and then start road walking, you know, because it's a proper road. I'm on about tarmac road, not a forest road like what I'm on now. So I thought, well, I'm 10 mile from the national park boundary. I thought I'll try the first 10 mile. If it's really bad, if I'm post-holing up to my knees and waist and it's taking me ages, then I'll get off and I'll road walk, you know. But so far, so good. So, I mean, there's patches of snow all over, but let's hope it stays like this. Anyway, I'll keep in touch, and if I'm covered in snow, then I'll be making a different decision. Well, that's me leaving the Grand Canyon National Park. It's been a bit of a walk this morning. It's took me longer than what I thought. It's been beautiful though. I mean, look at the pines. Walking through them on this little tiny trail. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, I'm due a break in about an hour and a half, 1 o'clock. So I shall stop then and do a piece to camera, I think, just to let you know what my plans are for the rest of the trip. I'm probably going to need to find a water source as well, so shall see you in a bit. Right, that down there, let me just zoom in, see if I can get the whole. Yeah, that is the start, the eastern end of the Colorado River, where it starts to cut through and forms the Grand Canyon. So that there is the little baby Grand Canyon, look. See the split, the hole in the floor there, for want of a better word. Not about that. That's the eastern rim of the Grand Canyon. Now that's a nice looking water source. Be a really cool place to camp as well with that. That would be a really nice place to camp. Unfortunately, it's only 4 o'clock and I've got to, well,
I need another good... Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep going till it gets dark, if I'm honest. I need a long day. Good morning again. Well, I got a bit of a shock this morning. I got up early, like I said. I had a late night yesterday, and I'm having an early morning today because I want to get to Jacob Lake. And I thought what I heard was rain, but it wasn't rain. As you can see, it's hailstone. Not what I was looking forward to, but what do you do? Lovely pitch though, I've got to be honest with you. I slept really well. Some nice surroundings, look. I'm still up above 10,000 feet, so I've got about, I'm not exactly certain, it's between 24 and 30 miles to get to Jacob Lake, because Jacob Lake's not strictly on my map, so it's a bit difficult to work out the exact mileage, but it's between 24 and 30 miles, so I'm going to break camp now. I shall catch you later. Well, what can I say? It's a winter wonderland. But I've got 25, 6 miles, I don't know, might hit this. And that sky is not looking like it's going to clear up anytime soon. And I've no kind of a phone signal. I haven't had a phone signal in, I don't know, 100 miles or more. So I'm hoping to stay at Jacob Lake tonight, like I mentioned earlier. I don't even know, it's Friday night, so I don't even know if they've got a vacancy. If I get to Jacob Lake and it's getting late and it's still like this, I've got to get back out and camp in this, so here's fingers crossed. Well, I think I might have overreacted this morning with how cold it was going to be. I mean, sure, it hailstones, so I thought, oh, it's going to be really cold. But I'm going to have to stop because I am absolutely boiling. Mind you, I have got everything on. I've even got my sleep gear on under all this. Oh, even got the big guns out, look. You like my waterproof gloves? Hovis, all the way from England. Yeah, I need to stop, I'm boiling. Now I'm only a mile from Jacob Lake Inn. I hope they've got a room spare for me. If not, well, I'm camping in this tonight. But I really could do with a room just to get my bloody videos uploaded. I've not had Wi-Fi for, well, since Flagstaff. I've got loads of stuff to upload. Well, here goes. Guys, I got the last room. The last room. I've been here a while. 3 people have been up. 3 other hikers have been in since to get that. I got here at 1:30. Lucky was that. 1:30. And I did 20 miles to up to 1:30 to get that room. Last one. God, that's lovely in here. Look. Check this out. Very nice. That's where I'm going to get something to eat over there soon. And I'll get myself some resupplies. Well, this is the view from my balcony. It's about 7:30. I'm just about to dip down, grab a breakfast, and then I shall be heading out. It's Saturday morning. I'm hoping to be at the border by tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow dinner time. Oh, hey, see you later. That's the one there, look. State line trailhead, 10 mile. 10 mile left, and I'm at Utah. Well, good evening. Just had my tea. I think this is the first one I've done on a night time, isn't it? I think so. Well, I've just watched my last sunset. I've took a photograph. Not the best one I've ever done, but it was difficult to get because there were trees in the way, but I got it. I've picked this spot here. I'm actually on a crest, so it could get windy tonight. It's definitely going to get cold, that's why I'm wrapped up already. Because tomorrow, I'd love to get a sunrise. And on this crest, there's a great big open space there to my right, where I should watch the sun come up. So I'm hoping I'm going to get... It's my last sunset on trail, so I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. If it is, obviously, you'll see it on here. So I'm 9 miles away from the border. So tonight's my last night, basically. I don't really know how I'm feeling about that. I kind of want to get home, see my family, but then again, I'm really enjoying this experience, the solitude that I'm getting from doing this sort of thing, and the whole experience has been really good. So I'll see how I feel tomorrow, but I think the closer I get to the border, the more I might get a bit emotional, but at the minute I'm like, yeah, I've got things to do. I've got to keep warm. That's my main thing tonight. Make sure I've got my warm gear on. So, yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. Good morning. Well, this is my last day on trail. And it was a cold night. I knew it was going to be a damn cold night, so I've got well wrapped up. And I'm hoping to capture a sunrise. Well, I'm going to capture a sunrise. I know I am. So I'm going to, I'm sorry it's a bit dark. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set a time lapse up. I'm just going to show you the moon's still well up. And the sun is just starting to hit the horizon. I thought it'd be a bit more to the right, but bloody thing's over there, but I still should be able to grab something. Yeah, this is going to be cool, this. Anyway, this is the moon. Look, this is what I'm looking at right now. There's the moon. And the sun is going to come up just at that. I thought the sun was going to come up about there, but it looks like it's going to be over there, which is a bit annoying. Okay, that's my last sunrise on trail. Hope it comes out okay. Right, this is where I camp. Look, obviously there's a trail, there's the sun rising just over there, and this is my last pitch. Sadly, it's obviously a one that's been used quite a few times. Look, because there's a fire there, somebody's had a fire. It's nice and flat. Now I don't know whether I'll be able to pick this out, but it's as frosty as all. You can see, yep, frosty again, look. Right, I'm going to pack this down and then I shall be back in touch. Well, I really enjoyed that sunrise, especially with it being my last one as well. That was pretty cool. It came out quite, well, a bit better than what I thought, if I'm honest. Right, I've got 6.5 miles to go till the end. I need to be there for midday, 12 o'clock, so I mean it's not 7 o'clock yet, so that shouldn't be too difficult. I've actually dropped on a good bit of luck. I came out of Jacob Lake yesterday, got back on trail, and for the most part I'd been kind of hiking around 3 or 4 guys. We don't hike together, but we bump into each other. Sometimes we'll camp at the same spot on a night, and you'll have heard me mention these. There's Bud, Pickles, Sad Spot, and then Gypsy joined us, a girl. And because I went into Jacob Lake, I didn't think I'd see them again. So I'm sat on trail yesterday. I'm only 2 miles in, and I've got let me do my usual and put my hand up on a tree. It's a lot easier like this. There we go. So I was doing that time-lapse video, you know, the one with the clouds that you've probably just seen. So I'm sat on a tree stump just letting my camera do its thing. I heard a noise, I looked round. It was Sad Spot and Pickles coming up the trail. Now I first saw these two right back in Colossal Cave, which is the start of my second video. I don't know whether you remember, but I sent a resupply box up to Colossal Cave full of food. I put way too much in it. There's no way could I eat that much or even carry that much. So these 2 hikers were sat at a table with another hiker called Disco. So I went across, I said, hey guys, before you buy any supplies, just fill your boots with this. I can't eat all this. There's no way can I take too much. So that's where I first met them. And I was sat about 20 foot away trying to recharge my phone with a really cheap wall charger. I was been there 5 hours. I was like 70% still. It was ridiculous. So Andy, Sad Spot, he came over and he says, hey man, what's going on? So I told him. He says, I've got what? So we went and got his wall charger. It had got a double port, like a dual port. Plugged it in. My phone was charged in like 40 minutes. So that's the first time I've met them. And since then, I've literally bumped into them, camped with them, shared water sources with them, shared stories with them, shared a dinner with them in Flagstaff. We both had hotels nearby, had a meal with them in Flagstaff, had a few beers with them in Flagstaff. So got to know them pretty well, and they're really cool people. Really, really, really cool people. So I was a bit disappointed. I thought, I'm not going to see these guys again. Then when I saw them, I'm like, oh yeah, brilliant. You know, I can spend some time at the monument when we both get there, and you know, say hi to Raz, and we've got each other's details now. So the first thing he said was, because Bud told me to tell you, if you can get to the monument, the northern terminus, for dinner time tomorrow, he'll pick us up, pick you, me, and Pickles up, and take us through to Page. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. That's amazing. Because you probably don't know this, but look on Google Maps. If you type in Arizona Trail, Northern Terminus or Northern Monument, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's not conveniently
part, the monument's not conveniently built at the side of a road with a bus stop. It's in the middle of, it's at the Arizona-Utah border. It's in the middle of the desert. There's nothing. There's a place where you can camp. No water, no toilets, nothing like that. Just a campsite. So it's like a 9-10 mile walk to the nearest highway. Then it's a 30-mile hitch into Page or Kanab the other way. Well, I need to get to Page because I need to get to, Kanab hasn't got an airport. Page has. Only small, but at least I can get to Vegas from Page. So that's a real weight off my mind, knowing that Bud, bless him, is going to come all the way. I mean, he lives in Moab, but he's finishing the trail yesterday, so he's going to come and pick all the way from Page, pick us up and take us back. So me and Andy, we've decided, well, we're going to treat him to a dinner and make sure he's got enough petrol in the tank to get him back home to Moab. So that's where I am at the minute. My toes have finally, I can finally feel my toes. Like I say, it's about 7 o'clock. I've got 6-7 mile to go. Feeling pretty good, yeah. Feeling pretty. I mean, I'm a little bit sad it's going to be over, but then I'm also looking forward to seeing my family again because I've been missing them. Yeah. So I'll speak to you again in a bit. See how it goes. Okay. That is Utah. See those cliffs? That's how close I am. Man, it looks beautiful. I mean, I can see further into the distance than the camera can probably pick up. It just looks gorgeous. There's mountains in the distance. Oh man, Utah. I can't wait to get to Utah. I've started crossing quite a bit of this terrain the last 20 minutes or so. This sagebrush. You get down and smell it. It smells absolutely gorgeous. Really, really pungent. Yeah, these flat areas have got quite a bit of it in, look. But it smells gorgeous after rain. Man, I did it. This is a poem that I've been looking at for quite some time. I actually copied it down and I was trying to memorise it before I came out. I even used to do it at work at my break time. I never did. But there's one particular passage or verse, if you like, that I really did remember, and that was that one. The aches and pains will fade away. You'll feel renewed and whole. You'll never be the same again with Arizona in your soul. Man. Yeah. I've got to admit. Yeah, feeling pretty emotional right now. I'm glad I'm on my own. I was going to end the video there, but I don't think it would be fair of me to do that without mentioning some of the really amazing people that I met on the trail. It wasn't something I was expecting or even looking forward to, but I've got to admit, everybody I met had a positive influence on me. Complete strangers, they were so kind, so caring even at times. Wanted to give you things out of the pocket or the telephone numbers if I ever needed help with anything.
They really were amazing. So I just want to say a great big thank you to all the complete strangers that offered me anything, to all the people that I actually met on trail, that I got close to, that I love spending time with, and they were really all a positive influence on my time that I spent out there. It was really amazing, and I'm really looking forward to keeping in touch with people that have been a positive influence on my life, especially to Sad Spot and Pickles. Hope to see you all soon. Take care, everyone.